So we are discussing so much about the technology, about your research. So would like to know a little more technical details. So what exactly goes into road making? What are the challenges? Why we are facing these bad roads? Like technically, what are the issues? And what did you do differently in Australia?
Let me start with the engineering college level,
Okay.
that there are simple two layers, sub-base, base layer, and on the top is surfacing layer called asphalt. The water is the enemy of road making.
So we are discussing so much about the technology, about your research. So would like to know a little more technical details. So what exactly goes into road making? What are the challenges? Why we are facing these bad roads? Like technically, what are the issues? And what did you do differently in Australia?
Okay, let me start with the engineering college level,
Okay.
that there are simple two layers, sub-base, base layer, and on the top is surfacing layer called asphalt. It's
Okay.
non-structural member.
Okay.
This can be replaced by the concrete roads. So there are two different types of, one is asphalt roads, one is the concrete roads.
Okay.
Now, the water is the enemy of road making. So you have to make sure that water is not in that
Not in
road
contact.
structure, not in the road structure as such. So first thing is get rid of water. So how we get rid of water is the side drains. Put a side drains. Whatever the water comes, like we have the 3 months monsoon here, right?
Right.
So water should come in the drain. So it's so simple. In the our kitchen platform, is there is a little bit slope. So if you provide a little bit slope, the technical word is called camber.
Okay.
So water will flow in that. Now we know how much rain is coming here.
Right.
So your drain size, should be accordingly.
Appropriate.
And the most important part, without side drains, don't build roads at all.
No.
Then it cannot be road building, Then it will be just like putting any material compacted, You must provide the utilities, and utilities means drainage lines, your telephone lines, cable lines, water supply, all those lines to be fixed before the road building.
Right.
If you do the road building first and then the cabling, this is what exactly we see here. I mean, I've seen people, maybe the utilities people, they stand on the side of the road. As soon as the road completes, they start digging. This is,
Absolutely.
Next day.
Correct.
So I feel it bad, the simple rule is that, use the utilities first. There is a provision, yes, we are developing country, so the new societies are coming on the both sides of the road. So we are building the road. Just provide PVC pipe underneath. We have the technology without touching the road. We can dig the hole. We can dig the little bit, hole there, and we can get the pipelines through. We don't need to dig the.
We don't have to dig the road for that.
Yeah, exactly. And once it is open, it's like a cancer. Now, you don't find a solution for the cancer, Why don't you make it, go to the exercise, do the good exercises, rather than, oh my God, I have to find a medicine for that now. We are, spending money, on the pothole fixing. Why pothole fixing,
Correct.
We have to fix the road first,
First.
rather than spending time and money there for the pothole. So simple things, Put a utilities first. All the whatever to your cables and everything, put a slope there, let the water go, job will be done. And it's not only 3 months rain, it's very unique. In Canada, you have the ice too.
Right.
And still the roads are good.
Correct.
We do have the technology. If you go to now recently I seen the road at, towards the, on the ocean, L&T built it. Fantastic. Most recently in the Bombay, they have made the road, I think, Ashwini Tai Bhide was IS officer there. Fantastic.
Oh.
Amazing. If you see some of the roads in Delhi, fantastic. Samruddhi Marga, yes, fantastic. So we do have the potentials. Plenty of resources. We do have the knowledge for that.
It's more of a will and coordination, maybe.
Well, coordination, that sort of way we are a little bit a missing part of it, but it is a proven. I can tell you so many examples. I recently visited Metro 3 in Mumbai. It's called Aqua Line. The entire line is underground. It's opened from I traveled from BKC to the airport. It's just fantastically done. And I'll strongly recommend to any of the people, those who are in the infrastructure or any public, they must travel with that. It's an amazing job. I had traveled in two sort of a metros all around the globe, but I have not seen this sort of a excellent work. So I must congratulate to, I think IS officer is Ashwini Tai Bhide. Amazing work, and a salute to her. It's a passion and the implementation.
Great.
Both came together. Amazing work. There are a lot of positive. Look at Vande Bharat train.
Express.
It's like you are traveling in any European train.
Right.
Any European, or much better than that, because we have the employment. Plenty of people are being engaged.
Right.
As soon as you enter there, you have the nice cup of tea.
Correct.
That's not the case in the Europe, You go there and get your tea somewhere. But here, so we do, coming back to this, we have so much resources, talented people, and these are the examples. Means we can do it. Look at the Kumbh Mela.
Right. Absolutely well.
50% of the India visited there. 50% of the, so much population there.
Correct.
And job done. Yes, if you guys made the money, that's fine. That's fine. But that's how the economy is moving too.
Right.
Airline charge them the 50,000. If you travel on the 11th hour, the airline will charge you.
Definitely.
That much. But entire show was done very professionally. What else you want?
It's a management lesson.
Absolutely. This is absolutely management lesson.
So definitely we can say there is hope, even though right now it is maybe in nascent stage, or we have few success stories. So definitely in next couple of years we'll have more stories and better roads to travel on.
Yes. Of course, in the roads wise, if we are focusing there, yes, we can do it. Right. We have done it. So in future, yes, people say, Vijay, you travel 6 to 8 times in a year. And it's my own country, so why not, And yes, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Question is how long that tunnel is. But we are heading there. We are going there.
Great. Okay. I would like to again take you back to those days when you moved to or immigrated to Australia. And you were doing a sales job. Is it that? Is it the case?
In Australia, after my technical innovations, fortunately, my manager, I must recognize her, called Shani Smith.
Okay.
She was absolutely, one of the top managers. My even New Zealand manager, Brian Pitwalbeski, in Australia, and Shani Smith, amazing managers. And she said, because I used to say, I'm technical man, I said, unless you are a strong knowledge about the product, then only you become a salesman. Or otherwise, you go there and you ask, the TV guy, saying that how this can be done. And then he said, I have to check and go and check the technical man. And you drop the sales. That's simple.
Correct.
Means the guy, so the Shani Smith said, no, Vijay, I will grill you, in terms of trained you very nicely. And she put a sales cap on me. And then you won't believe, I got sales and technical manager position. I went to the much higher positions. And one of my VP was asked, how come this guy, Indian guy, it's become so much highly paid guy, doing, in this role. How come he's in this role?
Right.
And then my VP supported me very well. And he said, this guy can sell ice to the Eskimos. So he can, he can be sell, and that's how we promote. So it's a question. I got a good a good manager, and one of the I can quote you the example that one of the small airport which I was asked to build on an urgent basis. Australian Prime Minister was coming there urgently. So in 8 weeks' time, we did it in a small strip. We did very well. So my boss, Shani, she was invited for that inauguration of the airport. And then she said to me, Vijay, why don't you attend this? I said, Shani, the invitation for you. And she said, you did a whole job there. I don't know where is that even airport is. That airstrip is. So you better attend that. Now you tell me, your manager is telling that, I don't know, you have done the job, so you better attend it.
So
In this story, a lot of things to learn. In between the lines,
Absolutely.
a lot of managers to learn. I'm telling you, that is the case. So you get opportunity to this sort of a example to work with them. So obviously, I carry on with my juniors too there, saying that, okay, you carry on and I'm not there. You guys are doing the work,
Right. So whoever I know who is working abroad in foreign land, they're usually doing their technical work and that is okay. But then doing a sales job in a foreign land, so that must be difficult.
First thing is, you have to integrate in the society very well.
Again, you are going back to that point.
Yes. Once you are in the society, knows all the plus and minuses, carry on with the plus whenever the time comes, but easy job. You should know your job very well in terms of the technical things.
Okay.
Then sales job is easy because you can answer the question straight away. You don't have to refer someone.
Right.
That's the difference.
And if you have that, to offer, you can say,
I can quote another example, Boeing CEO, Keskar, He was absolutely technical man.
Okay.
But he's the CEO of Boeing and selling all his aircraft to India, all over the places.
Right.
How come? Just because that sales cap on the technical is like, that's what I'll quote that again. Sales cap on the strong technical background is 2 + 2 is 5.
Oh,
and that's
well
how
said.
that is how the slag is being sold commercially. It is not only the waste product is being sold, not only natural resources is being saved, It's better there is one notch above that what this product can do. This product can build roads much better than the natural material. And this is a proof. What else you want?
Waste to wealth, that is what you say, right?
In fact, in my tagline, it's waste to wealth if you see my WhatsApp.
Right. Waste to wealth.
Waste to wealth.
Absolutely.
You make the money, out of that. So that sales cap is still there all the time whenever I see.
Okay. How important you think networking is in corporate?
Of course, without networking, you can't move even one step.
So, sir, what made you take a decision of starting DRS Consulting, your own consulting firm in Australia?
Actually, I was working full time, but I was offered another consultancy role in India.